take turns.
We're above and below the clouds. That's what's amazing, actually.
I know, we're the sandwich layer.
Yeah, and we're actually lucky enough to be in a clear sandwich layer. Good morning. It's really dark, so the footage is going to be a little dark, but we pitched our tent right there. Not the best site. It was a little slanted in two different directions, but it was dry enough, and it rained all night. Every time I woke up, I heard the rain, and sometimes I'd wake up when the rain got harder. Right, Tina?
Yes, I had to use earplugs because it was getting
You
pretty
did.
loud at some point.
Yeah, rain on a Dyneema is loud sometimes, especially when the wind picks up and you get big tree drops. But today it's supposed to rain a little bit more soon, and then hopefully it doesn't rain much more for the afternoon. At least yesterday was horrible, so
It was getting so cold.
it was getting cold too. Today should be a little warmer. So we'll get going and wish us luck. We got how many miles? 22? 23?
Yeah.
That's our plan for today, to get to a shelter. Okay, let's go. Good morning, everybody. It's funny, both our packs, because of the pack cover, it looks gigantic.
Yeah.
Like a turtle shell. But our packs aren't that big. There's a blue blaze going from the AT, and part of it goes under this cave, which is really just this gigantic boulder, like massive, just kind of perching on top of the other boulder. But it's a pretty nice cave and it's dry. Those kids could have stayed there to stay dry. This blue blaze itself, it's actually interesting, kind of rough, but interesting. The AT portion is actually rougher than this. We're in, I forget the name of the notch, I'll put it up in the caption. But we're in another notch area where there's just a bunch of boulders everywhere. And it's kind of rough. But once we get back on the AT, we'll try our best. I think the first 5 miles is going to be rough. It's going to be really bouldery. But I think today, after the first 5, it's going to be smooth cruising. But we need it so we can get our miles in for today. And then tomorrow we cross the Kennebec River. And that's part of the reason we want to get our miles in today, so we can get to the boat on time. If you don't know, the Kennebec River is this big river, and you have to take, well, you're supposed to take a canoe across, a person operating it, but they only operate from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So you have to be there at a certain window, otherwise you're not getting across. Or you can call them and pay $50. Otherwise it's free between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. So we're trying to make that. We're still heading up Bigelow Jr. and it hasn't made it easy on us. It's making us fight for our last bit of rough section. That's a steep, rocky section. Smooth. We'll see how it goes. This generally looks scarier at first. See, it looks bad, but once you get to the side, you can start seeing all the like footsteps working your way up and over. We're about a half mile before Bigelow Jr. and check out this amazing view we got. Oh yeah, there's some dark clouds. We're just glad it's not. I won't say it, so I won't jinx it.
Wow, there you can even see something under the clouds.
Oh, let's see what she's pointing. Yeah, kind of a side of a mountain. We're above a lot of the clouds, actually. I think we're in between layers of clouds. We're below and above. What's funny is there's a nice viewpoint right here, and right behind me, 180 degrees here, is a pile of moose poop. So the moose is just standing here, enjoying his view, doing his daily activities, just looking out, pooping and carrying on. I don't know how they walk over all this stuff. Those moose are crazy. Why would they want to?
It's actually really nice, like back there, you can actually see the cloud being hit by the sun.
Wow. Yeah,
Let's take turns.
we're above and below the clouds. That's what's amazing, actually.
I know, we're the sandwich layer.
Yeah, and we're actually lucky enough to be in a clear sandwich layer. Usually, like, it'll just be socked in, but it's different experience. I've never had. Oh, there's even a lake down there.
Yes.
You can barely see it. Oh yeah, yeah, that's probably Flagstaff Lake. It kind of merges into the clouds there. It's pretty wild, yeah, and you can see the sun hitting it way off on the right. Wow. Up and over. Giant boulder, AT symbol, and views all around. Yeah, from here you can see the top of another mountain. Well, the middle part of it, because you could see the clouds below it. And the, or is that just clouds?
I think it's just clouds.
Over there? Yeah, I guess so. Pretty wild. Yeah, it's bright over there. Over there it looks like you could see a little bit of mountain. Sometimes you think you're in hell, but then maybe you're in heaven because you're in the clouds. Little mixture of both. I guess we're in purgatory. We made it to the top of the mountain, Little Bigelow. Actually, Bigelow Mountain Junior or Little Bigelow?
Bigelow.
Oh, just a Little Bigelow, not Junior.
Yes.
3,040 feet, Tina.
I know. He already grew up a lot.
That's the highest we're going to be for a while.
Yes. Yeah.
Here's a pain in the butt, though.
Yeah.
You little jerk.
Yeah, all the Bigelows, they're playing hard to
All the
get with all the
Bigelows.
rain and the slippery conditions.
I guess we shouldn't badmouth them yet because we still have to get off them. So maybe he'll be nice to us on the way down.
Yes, please.
Please. Little Bigelow. Okay. Let's go down and get to some nice trail.
Yeah, it won't be boggy at all after raining for 24 hours non-stop.
It'll be boardwalks. So we're descending Little Bigelow Mountain, but we're going up.
Wet rocks.
Wet rocks. Oh.
Wet rocks.
And not too many good.
Oh, there's a handhold.
Oh, good footholds.
No, this
Oh,
one's
yeah.
a bit slick.
The foot thing is slippery, so you gotta put a lot more weight on your hands to go up.
Not bad though.
Not bad. All right, I'll go.
Wanna give me your pulse?
No, I'll do it. I'll put this on my chest. Enjoy the view. Cool. Oh, whoa. All right. Good handhold, you say, huh? There's a nice root behind. At least. Crappy handholds. Oh, I feel a couple. Not the best. I hope this is the last one. Tell me this is the last one. Okay. That's pretty much how the hike is like in eastern New Hampshire and southern Maine. We think we made it off the Bigelow Mountain range, and check out this trail. It's been like this for a little while. I don't know how long, but we're just trying to go as fast as we can. It's so smooth, right? It's amazing, actually. Most of the trail like this today will be like this. We think, we hope. And then there's gonna be some up and downs towards the end, but just little up and downs, a couple 100 feet here and there. But beautiful. No boulders everywhere, tiny roots. It's actually amazing. Look how green everything is too from all the rain. It's beautiful. We have a stream sound next to us. It's a beautiful day. Check out this bundle of mushrooms. Huge. To scale, the left one's about 6 inches wide. The other ones are much bigger. Lots of bugs on them, but I guess they're old. They look so cool. I like looking at the bottoms of mushrooms. We just came upon this big old lake. Maybe it's Flagstaff Lake, I don't know. We're just hiking and cruising. I didn't even notice the lake until Tina said, hey, check out the lake. It's like, there's a lake next to us?
Pierce Pond.
Pierce Pond. It's a pretty big pond. There's a bird. Uh-oh, hope it's not one of those goshawks. Goshawks. That's gonna be our danger later on today. Towards the end near where we're gonna camp, there's supposedly a really protective one that's dive-bombing hikers. And from what I heard from the Appalachian Trail with Parkinson's channel, someone had to go to the ER because it scratched their eye too. So we are gonna be careful, but I don't think there's not him. It's not a hawk. Whew. We made it.
Weird tree again.
We made it alive. Oh yeah. They look like pine cones, but we're not sure what they are. Okay, are we going to Pierce Pond? Maybe a little before. Yeah, about 4 miles from Kennebec River. 13.5 miles away. But check out this, folks. Attention, northern. I keep thinking goshawks, but goshawks in this area have been known to be aggressive towards users of the trail in order to defend their nests. If you notice a bird of prey close by making their alarm calls, keep your distance and move carefully away while continue to face the bird. Put hiking poles above your head to defend yourself. We're sitting here eating lunch and we're like, what does a goshawk sound like? So I looked it up because I have the Audubon app, and it's a big database you download, but then you can have all this information. Northern goshawk, and here's what they sound like, and this shocked us. I would have thought that was just a duck. But those are the alarm calls. So if we hear that, we gotta put our trekking poles above our head, or at least one. Here's the trail, and the lake is just right up to the trail. It's clear. Looks not too deep. Looks like a really nice lake though. We were getting water from this lake just earlier, and I saw this beach from off the side, and here we are at the beach. Trail actually basically goes along the beach here, and this water is warm. You should go feel it. It's actually warmer than the air around it. Interestingly enough, there's some houses at the far end, but you won't really see any other houses anywhere. Somehow they were able to build a house here. Nobody else. Lucky them. We're still going. We got 6.3 to go. I guess these little sandpiper deals, they're everywhere, huh? Maybe it is. I don't know. I forgot the name of the shelter, but our goal is this shelter that's just like 3 miles before the Kennebec River crossing. The ferry there operates 9 to 2. So if we stay there and we leave, you know, within a reasonable amount of time, we could even sleep in. We can get to the ferry right when it opens, cross, and continue our day. We have a long day planned, so it's still gonna take a while, but that's the plan. I saw 2 other hikers in front of us that were on the beach earlier. I bet a lot of people are thinking the same thing. There's also a little restaurant like 0.25 miles away that serves breakfast up to like 12 people or something like that, something weird. And so if you stay at the shelter, you can go get breakfast and then still leave on time to catch a ferry. I think a lot of people do that. And I think a lot of people are going to do that. We'll see. I'm curious how many people are going to be at the shelter area when we get there. It's about 6.2 miles away. So this breakfast place, they only take 12 people, and we just ran into the Skogmans, and they said there's at least a dozen people in front of us, not counting the girl that just passed us who's gonna grab 2. Probably went for her dad or tried to. So I would bet there's way more than a dozen people there already and spots taken. So it's gonna be a madhouse there camping wise as well. I think the Skogmans have 2 tents. There's just gonna be a ton of people there. There's gonna be, not counting the Skogmans, 5. There's gonna be at least 15, 16. It's a madhouse. So we're gonna just skip trying to go sign up for breakfast or anything like that. We also may just, if we find a good campsite, we're just gonna settle in here and not go to the shelter area, because it's just gonna be crazy there. And it's better for us to have a nice campsite than be at the shelter, because it doesn't really buy us much, really. We have trowels, so we can dig holes, so we don't need privy, so no big deal. It was just ideal, because if we went to the shelter, we can get to the river, the ferry crossing. It's only three miles or so. Would have been there nice and early. So if we camp further away, we're gonna have to go a little further, but oh well. Hello there. It's end of the night. We're at the Pierce Pond lean-to area. We're camping out. We have some people near us, so we'll make this really quick. But highlights: we didn't get attacked by the Goshawk. We're kind of we met the Skogman family again, and the dad and I were like, it'd be cool if we got attacked and just got like a scratch in our arm, not in our face. We don't want that, you know.
Yeah.
That'd been cool.
Yeah, but you don't really get to pick.
Nothing. I've said that it'd be cool if a bear bit me and just took off. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think that would be cool.
I mean, I'd probably have to get rabies shots too. But anyway, what are the highlights?
You would get more than rabies.
Oh yeah, we are 155 miles from Katahdin, which is closer than what was it? Fontana Village from the start. So pretty close, getting closer every day. And then tomorrow we have another big day, so we should get really close. But any other things I forgot?
I'm just super happy that today was drier than yesterday.
Yes.
I mean, it was super cloudy, but I think it stopped raining at 9.
Yeah, there was just a little bit of rain.
And then it's just so nice if it's dry. The feet were still wet, but it was really nice.
Yeah, it rained all night last night. Some of our shoes were wet. Everything was still so wet, but it should be better tonight, and then tomorrow it should be a dry day.
Yeah.
So
it's just the irony is tomorrow we have a dry day, but so we could have theoretically have dry feet, but then first thing in the morning is a river crossing.
First thing in the morning. So I'm gonna actually find safety pins so I can hang out and pin all my socks to the back of my backpack, so maybe they dry and get lighter.
Yeah.
But
and then we have a big river crossing coming up tomorrow.
oh yeah, we have Kennebec River coming tomorrow after 3.6 miles, 3.7 miles. So that'll be tomorrow. It's gonna be a madhouse. There's a ton of people here. There's gonna be like 18 people waiting to cross in the morning. It's gonna be a madhouse. So anyway, nothing else? All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Y'all take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.